Standard business hours are 8 AM to 5 PM, Monday through Friday, excluding holidays of course. That's 9 hours of operating time and 15 hours of downtime. But what if some key processes could be completed at any time from any location on any device, quickly and securely? The Hyland Content Portal, powered by Jadu Central, empowers all the people you serve to self-serve 24/7, improving user experience and, importantly, freeing up your staff from unnecessary admin. And it gets better. Hyland Content Portal seamlessly connects to OnBase and Perceptive content, helping you maximize the value of your existing investments, leveraging all the data and information across the enterprise, ensuring all data is accurate and up to date. Integration with Hyland's WorkView furthers the benefit. WorkView is a low-code, configurable framework that lets you create business apps without complex code requirements as the need arises. Complemented by the Content Portal, your team can manage case-based processes and make data-driven decisions right from one system. Now we've introduced the Hyland Content Portal, let's look under the hood and see the solution in action. In this example, we'll see how government agencies' customers can use the Hyland Content Portal to submit records requests and track active and past requests. A member of the news media needs information for an investigative report on a local community development project. So, they arrive on the agency's website and head towards Public Records Request. To view current and past records requests, or make a new request, they sign in to their account, where they see the status of any previous requests, so they can download requested documents or continue with another. But our reporter needs to submit a new request. They are presented with a simple, accessible form. This is easy to complete on a mobile device as it is on a laptop. The first field presented is a select list that is directly driven by values configured as a dataset in the OnBase WorkView application. Whilst Joe types a description, I should mention WorkView filter lists can also be used for lookups to drive form interactions. She selects a date, then hits next. The user's My Account information automatically completes the form. Okay, pause there. I should mention, if a user doesn't finish a form, they can return and resume it anytime they like. Thank you. And next, they review the information and submit the request to the agency, at which point the data is pushed directly into OnBase WorkView. Agency employees receive the requests directly into their work use and can begin processing the information. In this case, the request is identified as a news media request, and the status is changed to Files Required, which notifies our intrepid reporter that they're required to submit their press credentials before the request can be fulfilled. Any files uploaded through this process will automatically classified to the appropriate document type and include associated keyword values in OnBase, as well as being directly linked to the WorkView case they are associated with. They're also automatically scanned for viruses and malicious code before they are archived into OnBase. After verifying the press credentials, the employees can work through the process of fulfilling the request, attaching the delivered record files to the WorkView case. Upon setting the status of the case to completed, our reporter will be notified and can now download the requested records. Clicking the Get Requested Document link runs an OnBase custom query to list the documents specific to the request and user, ensuring only the appropriate content is shared. Sometimes fees applies to a records request. Fees will be calculated as part of the business process in OnBase. For example, if physical media such as paper or CDs are required, the cost of materials would be charged. And so, after a routine payment process, confirmation is sent to OnBase. Now let's take a look at how this web experience was created. Using the low-code Jadu Central platform, home pages are configured using the Jadu Control Center, which uses drag and drop widgets to build out a home page or landing page. Out-of-the-box Hyland content widgets can be placed on a home page to perform various tasks, such as displaying content to users according to information we hold on them, and displaying documents and data from OnBase based on criteria, such as who the user is. The widgets are all non-technically configurable by content editors and combined together to provide a complete user journey. The document list and WorkView filter widgets use configurations set up under the OnBase menu. Let's quickly create a new records request filter by hitting New Configuration. We'll give it a name, select the application type, class, and then appropriate filter. As you can see, these drop-down menus are perfectly integrated with the OnBase system. Okay, we'll save that and head back to the records request homepage. To use our freshly baked configuration, we simply drag the WorkView filter widget onto the homepage, edit the widget settings, and select the new filter and hit continue. Job done. Now, for pushing data from your Hyland Content Portal into OnBase, it's as simple as using form templates that map form data to the appropriate document type or WorkView class. So on creating a new template, we have a full collection of template types to choose from, including creating a document in OnBase using a PDF generated with form data. Awesome. And create one or more documents directly from user-uploaded files. But we're going to skip right ahead to the WorkView Create Object option to create a new WorkView case. Following on from our records request example, we'll give it a title, select the appropriate application, select the appropriate class. That leads us to an interface where we map form data to the class attributes. It's that easy. It's also possible to map data from a single Jadu form to one or more documents or WorkView cases in OnBase, ensuring the content captured is put exactly where it needs to be in your OnBase system. And here ends our quick overview and tour. Hyland Content Portal, powered by Jadu Central, giving your teams the tools to deliver personalized and secure digital self-service.